I've never driven on the left side before, I think. That's not the gas? This place is where you want to come if you need some like serious space.
Just me and the open road.
Yeah. Welcome to Namibia.
Good morning. We just woke up from our very first night sleeping on top of a Ford Ranger in the middle of Namibia. And we're already in a super nice location. Really excited to show you. But today we are going to drive to one of Namibia's, well, strangest but also most beautiful sights. So let's go.
Yesterday, after some hiccups, which we'll explain soon, we were finally on the way south from Windhoek, the capital of Namibia, and drove just over 1 hour south to our beautiful first campsite on Lake Aonop, a large reservoir that provides water to an otherwise very dry region. But very soon, we learned that not just this location was epic, the camping amenities were also surprisingly amazing. We enjoyed our very own shower block, large kitchen, and seating area. Very different from camping in Europe, where you often share all of those things and have way less privacy. That's a lot. A very promising start in this spacious nation. So, first order of business on our first day was enjoying a breakfast with this surreal view and to brief a little bit about all the things we'd already experienced while arriving in this country. We had a crazy couple of days. Day number 1, we moved out of our tiny studio in Germany, and the same night we went to the airport to take a flight to Namibia, start our vacation. But the flight was cancelled due to technical issues with the plane, so we never left that night. Had to spend one night in a hotel and fly the following morning. Spend another night in a hotel because we couldn't pick up our camping car anymore. That was day 2. And day 3, we spent getting introduced to our Ford Ranger. Oh, there's a massive wasp near me.
Okay, just ignore it.
Oh, I can't. And that was yesterday.
That was yesterday.
Yeah. Picking up the car took a bit longer than we expected. There was an issue with the battery. But other than that, the people we rented from made sure that we had everything we needed and explained so much to us about the roads, how to drive them, what to look out for, because we're not just, anywhere. We're in some pretty wild areas.
We never drove a car like this, right? And that's not something we ever think about, right? Like,
No.
Yeah, if you go through gravel, lower your tire pressure. It's like,
Exactly.
okay, wow.
So for our drive today, we first have to make a stop at the next, or rather last service station on the asphalt road to lower our tire pressure to be able to drive the rest of the trip.
For quite a while too, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a long ride. I gotta say though, like the first night here, even though we had 3 exhausting days, was already so magical. Yeah. We learned how to set up our tent, which is super cool. You're just sleeping out in the open, hearing all the nature sounds next to the lake. Wow. And then we took pictures of the stars, which, because Namibia is so
sparsely populated.
Yeah, you have very little light pollution, so you can make awesome pictures of the night sky.
But it gets so cold. It was really cold at night.
It all has to do with this environment, Can't wait to show you more.
Yeah, for sure.
We had about 3.5 hours of driving ahead of us, or so we thought. So we packed up our vehicle and head for the exit to consult the one map that would become the most important piece of paper of this trip.
Really old school. Just navigating.
Before we jump into this amazing journey, I need to tell you that we have at least 3 other Namibia videos coming out. So if you want to come along, make sure to subscribe and leave us a like and a comment. That also helps a lot for us small creators to get a head start in the brutal YouTube algorithm. Thanks. Very soon, we would see nothing else but dusty roads, and we would put this vehicle and ourselves to the test. For one, I had never driven gravel before, but in about 1 hour was going to switch with Ali to try it. As instructed, we lowered our tire pressure at the last gas station, and before we knew it, we had left the red-colored asphalt road and were onto the orange line. Little rocks and sandy trails for miles ahead. It's a strange feeling to willingly leave behind the safety and convenience of a nearby town and enter Namibia's wide open plains, where farms are few, traffic is rare, and cell phone coverage becomes patchy. We were heading into increasingly wild grounds, and proof of that came very soon into the ride. It's basically like we are already on safari, don't you think?
Yeah.
Like Ali is trying to take pictures of this really weird looking tree with a big nest or something in it.
Yeah, there's some birds in it. You can see them.
Wow.
I saw a bird fly out too.
And we already saw a meerkat. Well, I didn't, Ali saw it. And once we stopped, it was of course gone. So cool. I'm so happy we put ourselves in this wilderness.
Yeah.
Because it's truly wild, you know, like if our tire would burst here on this road, we have to fix it ourselves. You know, or wait and hope someone passes and can help us with any other problem. But like that's the situation we've put ourselves in. You know, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But what you get in return is pretty.
Nice vistas.
I'm too tired to formulate a really nice word, but you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Good driving so far, babe.
Thank you. I'm really curious how you will do.
Wow. I think unless you're from the American Midwest or like the Australian outback and you know what this feeling of emptiness is like, this place like Namibia is where you want to come if you need some like serious space.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No light pollution either, which was great.
Yeah, and just the roads are empty. We've been going for quite a long time over this gravel road and you just barely meet other people.
Yeah.
Just uninterrupted views.
Just me and the open road.
Yeah, it's great. And now I have to try. Ooh. I've never driven on the left side before, I think. And I've never driven automatic.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
so we're gonna take it slow.
You never drove on the left side?
No.
Except for Thailand?
Yeah, on a scooter. So
Shit.
maybe
It's
that's
the same thing, especially here. It's not like there's anyone. I mean, I'll watch with you.
yeah.
Sure, we'll make it.
Well, you drove in Japan and yeah, only Thailand on the scooter, but how hard can it be? It's just one pedal.
Not wrong one.
That's not the gas?
No.
Okay, so you have these lights blinking. Where does that come from?
This. You stop there.
That's the main.
Hold the brake.
With my right foot.
With the right foot. You
So
don't
my
use
left,
your left
foot stays back here,
Yes.
just always
right
there.
foot, hold the brake.
And then
Right, and now turn on the car. Check that you're in park always.
All right.
Someone should write about this.
Someone, like, is this known to the world?
Yeah. Oh my God. You don't need to shift yourself. That's crazy.
Let me test the
Just like Ali, I was loving it to drive these empty roads. But after some time, we were getting hungry. Lucky for us, we found one of the few cafes along our route. Even though we were in an empty country, we soon learned that there is food everywhere. But just to be sure, when it comes to eating on the go, Ali and I came prepared.
Something I'm really excited for. It's to prepare to come here. I got us some Huel ready meals, and this one is Cajun pasta. Not sponsored, by the way. I'm really curious how that is, because this is like nutritionally complete food. It's basically like a ready meal, but in hot and a bit more nutritious than just having like other instant food. And for us, like on the road here, this is really gonna be coming in so handy. Into the pouch, into a bowl. Lovely lady here let us have some boiling water, which is great. Stir it up. So curious. This is really cool. I think.
What's
Yeah.
cooking?
Leftover noodles from yesterday.
Really curious how this is. So this is the Cajun pasta. Okay. Pasta is still very chewy. I think the flavor profile is actually pretty chill. Maybe I didn't put enough water in.
Bellies full again, we continued our drive south into what seemed like an increasingly sandy terrain. 2 other cars passed us on the road, and we were happy to wave at another human being. And then, without us even realizing, we were heading towards one of the most crazy passages of our trip.
Yeah, it's just pretty fun, right? To drive with this. I was just thinking, like, I wonder how much a car like this costs. Maximum this could have cost us was like 10 grand, I would say. Plus, of course, the time. I'm wondering like how much a car like this would cost, because we were thinking like, imagine you go to Australia, and this is like really fun, but like imagine like even more vast roads, you know? Yeah, like beautiful nature here. All day here we've seen maybe like, Rola thinks like 10 other cars. Almost no reception the whole time. Luckily the iPhones have satellite.
I find it really fun to have such a powerful car, you know, that can just really do so much, you know, and get you to places where it's hard to get, or even to get through. Oh my God. We're currently passing through the Spates.
Whoa!
To our surprise, we were approaching the Spreetshoogte Pass, Namibia's steepest mountain pass that connects the Namib Desert with the Comas Highlands. And the view revealing itself was simply unreal.
Wow. Nice wind.
Little did we know, though, that the drive down from here would be quite thrilling for us as beginners. As we continued our course, the descent from the pass was going to be dizzying, as the road would take us down by as much as 1,000 meters over the next 4 kilometers. Suddenly, the gravel path transitioned into a narrow paved road with some of the windiest turns we had ever taken. Heartbeats rose and hands were getting a bit sweaty, thinking how close we were to the edge, but the view while cruising down was just breathtaking. In a matter of minutes, we were down at ground level again. And with the Spreetshoogte Pass already in our hindsight mirrors, we continued south through a landscape that seemed to be ever-changing.
Brushed steel armatures hanging from the ceiling.
Behind every wide turn hid a new view, a different shade of sand, another crazy-looking rock formation. Driving through this part of Namibia felt like driving through a different planet every 10 minutes. And some vistas were the real stop the car now and take a picture showstoppers. It was awesome, but with still over 100 kilometers ahead of us, we also started to notice something really strange. I just feel like I'm on a different planet.
Yeah.
It's such a crazy landscape, really. I can't even explain it into words. I hope the video shows that a little bit. Yeah, it's crazy. It changes all the time, and I feel like time also passes slower here, you know? Like, we've been on the road for like 4 hours and we still have like 1.5 hours to go, even though it was supposed to be only 3.5 hour drive. Yes, we took some stops, but like something weird is going on here. And I was just telling Ali, we had the idea to listen to the sequel of The Martian, you know, an audiobook about living in space on another planet. But then we just both couldn't really listen to what was, you know, to the story, because this landscape just kind of demands all your attention.
Yeah.
And it's really fun to drive as well. So yeah, we're just cruising along slowly.
Really fun. It's definitely like really enjoyable to drive to. Just the vastness as well. Like the fact that you're driving on these long stretches of road and there's like no one most of the time. And then you arrive somewhere, you set up camp, and it's like the clearest night sky I have ever seen. I've been to quite a lot of different places, right? But like, it's never been somewhere this remote, I would say.
We are also coming close to the next town on this route, because there aren't that many, which is called Solitaire. I don't know if we have time to stop there, but it definitely marks... It definitely marks crossing over into the area that is the Namib Desert, which I learned is one of the oldest deserts in the world. So I cannot wait to see what that looks like. And right in there is our end destination, which is the Sossusvlei. Can't wait! It's Thomas! Oh my god, you guys. Isn't this the most beautiful thing you've ever seen?
I just see their buttholes, man. I see like one giant butthole facing me. There was another one, there was a fourth one.
Can I see their buttholes?
There.
The twist from gravel to asphalt road hinted we were getting close to another pocket of civilization in Namibia's vast emptiness. And then, after what felt like the longest day of space and time travel, we finally landed in our next destination.
Actually, do we need to close the door? No, right?
But just when we thought we could finally relax, we discovered that Namibia's desert had already left a massive mark on us. Well, guys, we've arrived in Sesriem, the little town near the Sossusvlei that we want to visit tomorrow, hopefully. Because it's already late, it's sunset, we have to eat, we have to prepare for the night. So that exciting stuff is gonna happen tomorrow. At the same time, we discovered that our little crazy sandy gravel trip today also had its downside. Because our car is completely full of dust. I mean, check this out.
Thick layer everywhere.
This is my grocery bag, my other grocery bag, our fridge, my backpacks, including camera bag. Everything is covered in a thick layer of freaking sand. And we don't really know why that happened. So we have to follow up with the rental agency and ask for some clarification. Did we do something wrong? I don't know. Anyways, time for a quick dinner and an early nighter. And wow, is it seriously beautiful here in the desert. Over the next 2 days, we would discover what it's really like to live in the wide open desert and be exposed to its elements of wind, sun, and pure dry heat.
We're just walking to the toilet building from our camp, and there's a freaking hyena or something just running by.
We were going to experience the true beauty of this area's red dunes. Almost no one here. During a hilarious sunset hike. And perhaps most exciting, we were going to walk through Namibia's most famous ancient tree graveyard. And it left us quite speechless. It's really quite something.